Yo, yo, it's like click clack, we bury that. Walking with the chrome. I got your house around the gasoline flooding your home. Line up a target, some man they walk and they chat. But if a guy get out of hand, I tear a match and try to light that. Look, my spirit ain't trying to see no badness, but if a devil interferes, I'm going out like Mr. Gladys. It's on the weather, if my mood is gloomy, you're shining. And if the sun ain't shining, then you check me at a bad timing. My mind is free from all the dust, got a bust while I'm wisdom knowledge. I guess you threw me off misunderstanding. My mom's just having nightmares of me dying. Which devil's trying to slip my throat, I don't know. But meantime, and out in the world, a man may swear I'm on some insane. Put him in his own trunk and roll his ass off a broken cliff. Try understand my mind, body, and soul. Everything is still cool, but try to snatch you, get your head blown. Street life's the laws, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, cross pendants and 30 crowns. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Infinite, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, lie down flat just for the cause. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. I might splash shut up a lake like Japanese, land on a bridge with a rifle, cut down to be strapped down, but I stay cool, no water dripping, and people staring, I ain't caring. I walk my normal pace, I'm never fearing nobody as long as breeze is blowing. I'm standing out your gates with all your effing windows open. Look straight inside my eyes to see if this good air is joking. Nothing but darkness looking in and now your fears are open. I never eat the meat, that's one thing that I'm not promoting. Forget what he say, get off the freeway, my rhyming never going that way. So hear what I say, you're getting caught up in the knot. Watch what you're talking, I'm putting kickles on the spot. Great minds think alike, but your mind's different from my mind. It's set like 33 of bones going down the spine. So what? A scalpel pad to scrub the rust, go call your boss. I got something to burn and turn this shit into a holocaust. Street life's the laws, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, cross pendants and 30 crowns. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Infinite, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, lie down flat just for the cause. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Line up a fool, these fools is out to get served right up the block. Already cocked and switched it off lock, grab papers and rocks. He kept the mudge in his socks. I glanced the glare, rooster siren. It wasn't us, the Rex's heat up like moving animals in the mouth of madness. Right through the top of skulls crack, we smarter than that. He's sprouted on the flat of his back. He's scared just by the way they rap, and I ain't gotta prove that. Just by the way that they act with infinite, so wheel it back. Street life's the laws, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, cross pendants and 30 crowns. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Infinite, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, lie down flat just for the cause. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Street life's the laws, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, cross pendants and 30 crowns. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Infinite, wise guys are never wrong. Ain't nothing sweet, lie down flat just for the cause. Prepare for the worst, but if your grains don't miss, 30 gauge supports my hip, rap tools and handkerchiefs. Infinite.
Differently, yeah, run some different things. Sing, leave it at that. Yeah, cold kids.